This origami piece is pretty cool because it's also kind of like a toy. Now with this one, you're gonna wanna use some thicker paper that is thicker than computer paper. So I'm using construction paper, but even if you had paper that was thicker than this, that'd be cool too. Like if you had cardstock paper or maybe some thick sketchbook paper or even like a movie ticket stub or like this can be made out of any kind of thick paper. Or if you have like coupons that come in the mail that are that thick plasticky paper, those work good too. I made this one out of a half a sheet of paper. The smaller paper tends to work a little bit better, but for this one, I'm going to use a whole sheet of paper just so you can see it better in the video. All right, so let's get started. We can leave this one as a rectangle. So we don't have to do the traditional origami square. So to start with, we are going to bring this corner down here as if we were making a square, but we're not going to be cutting this. So bring this corner down here, lining up the edge. Now open it back up. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So from this corner is going to be real pointy, and we're lining up the edge. Then we're going to open it up. Now we're going to flip the whole thing over, and we're going to bring the top down to make these corners line up with the edge of the paper where our crease folds touch the edge of the paper. Open it back up, flip back over to the front. And if yours is looking like a mountain, where this is a mountain and this is a valley, if yours is looking like a mountain where the center of the X is popped up, take your one finger and poke that middle until it goes opposite. And these two corners are up, but the center of the X is down. With these two sides up, take your two fingers, pull them together and down, and then smush the top. So this should look like a house with a triangle roof and a square bottom, or rectangle bottom. I'm gonna do that one more time. So with the center of your X down on the table and these two side pieces popped up, we're going to fold this down and then push this down. So you should have a flap over here and a flap over here. Now, with this flap on this side, just the top one, I'm going to fold it up like this. So this is going to be the little arm of our frog sticking out, and do the same thing on the other side. And crease those nice and firmly. Then we're going to bring these outsides in. So I'm going to bring this, and if you need to pick up the arm of your frog a little bit, you can do that. And bring it in roughly to the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then pick this side up, bring this into the middle, and crease it. Now we're going to bring the bottom of our paper and we're going to flip it up and fold it up as far as we can make it go until all this other stuff gets in the way. So I can only fold it up that far. Now I'm going to fold this back down about halfway. And really smush those creases. And we're done. So what we do is we flip it over, and it should, the thicker your paper is, the more of a jump you'll get. So like this one, jumps just a little bit because my paper is not very thick. And this one being bigger, it doesn't jump very far. So smaller, thicker papers, you get more of a jump. But it is still super fun to have a paper move from just one little flick. All right, make a frog and have some fun.